Hey there, and welcome to the introduction of how to be the captain of your ship. I first came up with this phrase in order to be able to describe what life is like. And your life is your ship, and you are the captain of that ship. And so, based upon that, I started writing a book. I started writing this after the encouragement of others that I had been talking with and teaching these principles that I had been learning and things that I wish that I had learned a lot sooner in life. Unfortunately, some lessons take a lot longer to learn than others. For decades, I have studied self help books and motivational speaking in books. And the one thing that I always found fascinating by all of this is the terminology self help. After a while, it occurred to me that self help is limiting, and mainly because in order to do any real changes, it takes more than just doing it by yourself. And self help really means that you read this, you watch this, and then you go and you do all of this. But you don't have anybody to be able to support you or to talk to or to express your thoughts with. And that's why we created this program and this show, because I want to reframe all of this. I want to start calling this We Help. It takes a community, it takes people in your life in order to be able to make the real changes that you seek to make. Now, of course, with these changes, you are the one that has to make these changes. These changes don't come easy. You're fighting against years of programming, years of patterns that you have set up and been running with. These things basically are running like on autopilot. But that's why you need other people. If you stay with self help, then basically you are stuck within your own thoughts and your own beliefs without ever being able to expand upon those or to share those with anyone. No one to share your failures with or your successes with. No one there to be there to encourage you. That's the real purpose behind all of this and behind this show. It's all being designed in order to be able to help you reach your goals. And together, that is what we are planning on doing. So if this sounds like something you are interested in, subscribe to it, like the videos, and use the comment section down below. Those comments that you write in there, they're going to be read. The questions you put in there, we will answer them. And together, we will build a community in order for all of us to help each other. The other thing that I've had problems with in the whole self help movement is that too many of these people come across as if they've got all the answers, that they've got everything worked out, and that their lives are great. Well, that's a lie, because it's just not true. These people's lives aren't any better than yours. They don't have the answers. They've just been able to apply these things better than you have currently, which that is going to change. That's what We Help is all about, because we are going to help each other along the way. For me, I'm a student of life. I love studying and I love learning and I love sharing what it is. I love being engaged and interacting with others on my path. That's what I have always done. Every time I've run across someone and we end up start talking about, what's bothering them or what's going on in life, we always somehow end up in all of this, about how life works, what they've learned. I've always been fascinated with understanding their views and their perspectives. We all live in the same world with their different thoughts and their different views. And I find those fascinating to understand how the different perspectives all fit together. Everything in life is a pattern and it all weaves. And none of this is really that difficult. It just takes time. It takes time to go back over and reprogram these thoughts that you have been running on, these running on autopilots. And so, with the course of this, we are going to cover all of the things. In the book that I ended up writing, which is right here, How to Be the Captain of Your Ship, we go over the obstacles that you face, go over the keys to be able to unlock those obstacles, and what you really are at the core of everything. We try to reframe everything that you have thought to believe to be true and explain why some of these thoughts need to be replaced and how to replace those. So, if this sounds like something you were interested in, stay tuned. Come back and join us on the next show and continue to join us. Engage in that, become part of this community. After all, we are all creatures that need community. We are a pack, we are a pride, we are a group. This is how all of this stuff works. This is how life works. Life is about the connections that you make and about the connections that you maintain. And that's what all of this is going to break down and explain in better detail. And we are going to support each other through these changes. So, with that, here's your first lesson. How many New Year's resolutions have you made in your life that you've kept? Why is it that you keep making these knowing that you don't actually ever plan on following through? That's what we will cover in the next episode. So until then, take care, and we'll see you soon.